how to make a speech. I'm not going to single out people like Sean or Rochelle, my good friends, because that's they ridiculously long. But I will single out Lord Gem. Let's see. First and foremost, I'd like to reference Lord Gem. I can say with honor and much gratitude, I served you for 3 long yet memorable years as your student. From world history to AP history, we can say it's been a good ride. At first, our relationship was on a level of acquaintances, but now I can truly acquaint. Lizzie, how do you say that word? I taught you how to. I'm a part-time English teacher for me.
She distracted me.
It's okay. Alright. But now I can truly say you're a good friend to me, Mr. Gem. I hope to continue this friendship for many years. I never would have imagined I would joke around with Mr. Gem, send him emails, text message him, or recommend him books to read. We both share common political ideas, and we team up to bash on Urushi. But now Urushi is no longer the idealist daffodil, but a shrewd, knowledgeable young adult, kind of. These past 4 years in JSA, I've got to see a different side of Mr. Gem. He is, of course, a positive, humorous man, as he has always been, making jokes and stuff. But outside of school, it's different. Young becomes more than a teacher, more than a friend, but a father. He looks after his entire chapter like his own children, as he said to himself. And I thank him for that. The man never stops worrying, and he cares so much about his organization. I simply cannot measure in words, even though he's a Confederate adherent. Mr. Gem will always be my paternal, capitalist comrade for life. So thanks, Mr. Gem, for opening my eyes to JSA, to academics, to politics, and simply helping me become the man I am today. Ms. Z, what can I even say to my own mom? I mean, I literally, when I talk to my mom at home, I actually call her Ms. Z by accident. And my mom gets really jealous because I talk about Ms. Z all the time, and she comes like, my mom's like, stop talking about Ms. Z, you're my kid. So, if you guys actually met my mother and met Ms. Z at the same time, they're identical. Same height, same body shape, same humor. They even make the same commands. Like in class in calculus, I fool around all the time. So Ms. Z just got really mad. She's just like, shut up. And then when I came home late, like a Saturday night, I came home late, and my mom was there. I was trying to reason with her. I'm like, Mom, I'm 18. I gotta be out. I gotta experience life. And she's like, shut up. I'm like, that's my mom. This part. Should I say it? Should I say it again?
Say it.
I'm just gonna pinpoint out some people like Sean Gupta, my best friend and my brother, perfect synergy of kinship and friendship. I want to say we had a good run too. Of course it's going to continue, but our high school days are certainly over. We roamed through JSA, owning kids in debate together, presenting legendary speech in Japan, and I went to Congress, and history, Eagle. On a more serious note, you made a huge influence in my life. As a balance, you got me more involved in academics, and I got you more involved in athletics. But more than that, I remember when I barged into your room at 11:30 p.m. and woke you up just for something for school, and your dad was just like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I gotta wait, my friend. You laughed off the next day, so I knew at that moment in time, I was like, Sean, you know what me do. I can come to your room and do whatever, and we'll still be good friends. Whatever you like. Alright, seriously guys. A number of times, wow, this just makes it worse. A number of times we slept next to each other. Thank God for syntax, because I could have worded that, let's see, what could I word that? If we slept together, that would have sounded much worse. So, the number of times we slept together has surpassed the social limit, I can say that. We even slept in the same car together. Alright. The amount of memories we had sharing and go on as the rate of e to the x fastest.
Oh my God.
No one got that joke. Come on, science and 10 kids got that joke. So wrap it up. Good luck at Dartmouth, my dude. I know you're gonna rip it there, but I'll still see you around, so it's not goodbye. Urushi Kumar, my biffle. Urushi, you are downright one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And I know we'll certainly be friends after high school. Hence, Biffel's best friend for life, right? And after all you've been through, the most underrated person in JSA is actually quite the opposite of the person you became. Yes, you didn't win office. Yes, you didn't go to Japan. Come on, guys, that's the point I'm trying to make. But even at the hardest times, you didn't falter. And for that, you won State's Person of the Year. Because you are exactly just that. To cut it short, you were my first few friends when I moved to Secaucus. You know how many people made fun of me because I moved here? They're like, you moved to Secaucus. Alright, so you and Sean were the guys who actually introduced me to JSA. So I want to thank you for helping me join JSA, become an active citizen, and helping me mature to have an active mind. I know you're going to Canada next year, but again, all these pulls in our relationship will only make it stronger. After all, that's the fundamentals of working out, you know? Rib muscles, pull them, then you build. I make really bad jokes. Before this gets too mawkish, we'll remain Biffles for life, so there's no reason to say goodbye. All right. Shout out to the underclassmen now. Man, who, so, the lady phenomenon, community activist, feminist optimist. You and the executive board are the main reasons why I and the seniors as a whole are leaving stress-free and unworried, because we know you guys will carry JSA to the same level, if not beyond, of what we have done. We established our legacy, but now it's rightfully your turn. Bethany, you've become a powerful leader. Your work ethic is incomparable, and the entire person you have become from the past 3 years is a truly amazing change. Bid you farewell and best of luck. For I know you and your executive board will replicate another member of you. Now, shout out to the underclassmen. I'm going to address my young protégés, as Miss Williams would say, or Del, whatever her name is. Freshmen. Huh?
There are so many words I cannot pronounce.
I'm your English teacher, I'll teach you. When you guys gave me the paper Gavel in Spring State, I sat and read them with awe, and wondered, wow, I put that lot. Wow, all the wooden best speaker Gavels I won. I've actually won 12 of these, 6 at conventions and 6 at summers. But honestly, that actually means nothing. I mean, if you look at this wooden gavel, what does it really actually represent? I mean, when I go back to college and put in my display, I'm not going to put all my wooden gavels in one. I'm going to put all the paper gavels you guys gave me. Because that actually tells me I accomplished something in high school. Ryan Uladi, right? Ryan, thanks so much for your gavel. When you stated I'm the tangible example of how people change, I bless you for that. Because it's true, people do change. And I'm honored to be an inspiration, and I too have immense respect for you. Pranav, JD, my freshman protege. Wait, no, I'm gonna tie it with Pranav and Vinny, because I always mix them up. Vinny, Pranav. Every time I go to a debate, I swear these 2 kids are always right behind me. They're like, yo, Akhmad, what debate are you going to? Are you gonna rip it? Are you gonna kill this kid? I'm like, dude, my accomplishment is not to kill a kid. And then after a debate with a kid, they come up to, and I tell them, vote for who's the best speaker, not for me, just because you know me. And you know what Vinny said to me? You are the best, Akhmad. I'm going to vote for you anyway. Wow. This is so cute. I mean, even today, I'm like, yo, Vinny, I'm never going to forget you, man. And he looks at me, he's like, Akhmad, I'll never forget you too, man. I'll Vito, New York Knicks. I am honored that I am your human dictionary. Can't believe I actually said it. My vocabulary is not that vast, but thanks for the genuine compliment regardless. I'm glad Sean and I made you feel welcome when you were in our room, and you're welcome when I helped you out on your bill. That's what I'm here for. Kai. Look at that. Kai, thanks so much for your gavel. I'm grateful to be your role model. I am so happy I pushed you to be on cabinet. Wait, where the hell? Oh. I know you'll be a great potential leader one day. Sahil. science and math buddy. Thanks for your gavel. Sahel and your little brother. Where's the little? There. Right there. Thanks for your gavel. You said I am a fierce debater, but I am only a fierce quote-unquote debater due to the comfort I have behind my chapter. You and I represent this chapter, and so we can all say we're a great chapter. Good luck as a senior next year. You'll be in charge again next year, and I hope you exercise your power in a positive manner. No pun intended. For you have immense potential. It's been an honor working with you, and I'll be a phone call away. So every time you need help, call me, I got you. Kush, my baby prodigy. Sincerely, I am honored to be your role model and your inspiration. People tell me you look alike, and for that matter, I know you'll exceed what I have done and do your own thing. I will always be there to be your guide, whether in sports, academics, or just as a friend. And you're right, we have become like brothers. I see you as my little bro, and I'll always have your back. I don't know, there's a paper gavel that said Seahawks High School JSA 2013, but I'm assuming that's over that because it's your handwriting. So this is just up to all the underclassmen. You guys said it is hard to see your fellow seniors leave, but we're only leaving because it is our time. It does not mean we won't come back or we won't keep in touch. It means our time in high school has come to an end. And thank you so much. Being genuine is probably one of the most important characteristics to possess. And I'm just glad I had the opportunity to work with all of you, share memories, bond, laugh, and be a family. So, put the paper aside. You know, when I usually make a speech, I usually don't write anything down, because I think the best speeches, as Abraham Lincoln said, is a spontaneous speech. So, but for 4 years, how can you possibly make that a spontaneous speech? So I just kind of wrote some thoughts down. When I just look to this room, I just feel like the entire atmosphere we possess is just completely different. Because when you go to a club, it's just purely for academic purposes, but this is not a club, and it's not just debating. Because I know Mr. Gem said that himself. It's a civic engagement in all aspects. It's not just debating. So the most important thing I say to everyone that's going up for next year's upperclassmen is to, I know everyone said to cherish your moment, but for me especially, when I moved around a lot as a kid, so when I came to Seahawks High School, just the entire atmosphere that's presented before me of JSA is this intellectual, thought-provoking, stimulating, just exciting stuff. I mean, you guys can tell I'm a very passionate kid. Like, I mean, me and Sean were talking about, like, for breakfast, my mom came up to me and asked me, "You want jam on your bread?" I'm like, "Yes, Mom, jam! I want jam on my bread." So, yeah, I get really passionate about everything. But on a side note, people think I have, like, anger issues when I debate. I don't have anger issues, I'm just really passionate. I know I tend to, like, destroy kids and sometimes curse by accident, but that just means I'm just being favored. So, I just want to thank everyone before, well, that's a long speech. So, I just want to thank everyone, and I just hope you guys make every second count, because boom, high school's over, boom, college is going to be over, boom, you're dead.